Good morning and welcome to Exclusive Competitions, where outside we've got Will's RS6 and a beautiful BMW M4 competition that is in smoked topaz. Is that correct?
Smoked topaz.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
It's bright and early, isn't it? But I've got a little bit of an adventure on my hands, so would you like to inform the viewer as to what you have got me doing today?
Paul has been our delivery driver for the day. So pretty much we gave away the BMW M4 a week or so ago. Winner took cash alternative on it, so this needs to go up to the garage we got it from, which is Exclusive Automotive. So we are actually going to trust Paul today, let him drive that back up to York, and he's going to come down with a car of his choice.
Okay, that's why I'm here. I'm not here because of the long drive. Although it's been a while since I've driven an F-Series, M3, M4. I loved mine, and this is a super cool individual car. The colour's rare. It's got the white seats.
Competition, it's everything you want in the M4. So.
Yeah, it's mad to think that whoever won this actually took the cash, but I suppose there's some better...
Running costs a lot of the time and insurance. So.
Yeah. So I'm driving this back up, and then from the stock that's up there, is there like 3 cars that you can kind of guide me on? So
there's a bigger one,
right?
Which would be the V12 Ferrari. I'm kind of hoping you don't come back with that because it might kill us. But that is an option. There's also a really nice kind of like baby blue coloured M4.
Okay.
So that's definitely a solid option, which could be a good replacement for that M4.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is what I'd say is a niche tasting in spec.
Yeah, definitely. We thought everyone's going to love the colour of this, but it's one of them. It's hard to get across some videos and photos, but in person it looks.
It does look good.
And then there's another one which we've been wanting to do for a while, which is a C63
Okay.
So that's a really, really nice spec one. And there's a couple of other cars, so I'm sure you'll see when you go up there.
Well, I mean, this is a perfect opportunity to do an Idiots Go Car Shopping episode, and I did say in the last video that we did, we should all go car shopping. Problem is today, you've got things to do, competitions to reveal. You've got a couple of live streams today and a few things that are going on, which has meant that I'm going by myself.
I kind of wish I was coming up with you now, so I can help you choose, but I trust you.
I might come back with the V12. I wonder if I can test drive them. The key's in the car. Oh, here it is. No, that's the RS6.
There we go, that's one.
Who wants to see the RS6 competition now, raffled off?
Actually, yes, because of the fuel bill.
It is safe to say, not just the white leather on the interior, but the entire experience of driving this car up north towards Harrogate is bringing back so many memories of my F80 M3. I love that car so much. It was on a knife's edge. It was either comfortable or with everything off. It was an absolute drift machine. And whilst I'm not going to do that, this is one of the smartest spec'd BMW individual M4 competitions that I've seen. The M4 competition being a massive step up from my M3, which wasn't even a competition. These seats are so comfortable. The white leather is a massive tick for me. The sound, whilst it's a little bit uninspiring, I still love the way this thing drives. And I've always said, since the G Series came out, I prefer this style. And this has just cemented my thought. I'm so glad. I still believe that this is a better car to drive and enjoy than the new one. This is still such a capable car. This is a really late M4 competition with the white individual leather. The smoked topaz exterior is like a reddy metallic brown is the best way that I can describe it. This was why I selected to do this job and become Exclusive Competitions delivery driver, because the roads up towards the Yorkshire Dales are impeccable. I don't know how I get so lucky coming up to Yorkshire. Every single time it is blue sky, sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. The perfect weather for a drive in the BMW M4 competition. There's a delivery van here. We are on an industrial estate, but we have made it to Exclusive Automotive, and I've met the owner, Rob, who has taken me on a brief tour, but we have some sad news already. The Ferrari FF is sold. It is not here. So let's head inside, take a little bit of a tour and a point of view of having a look at this dealership and some of the cars that they've got in stock, but I've already got my eye on the C63 because it is absolutely beautiful. Some of the cars that we've got lined up, there is an Urban RS6, a Rolls-Royce Dawn, the M4 competition that I bought up at C63 Estate. This M3 competition is beautiful, but behind that, I'm not sure how close I'm going to be able to get to it through this gap, but have a look at the wheels and configuration on this RS4. This is what you would see out in LA. So the fact that we've got one of them up in Yorkshire, white with gold wheels, is super cool. This C63 Estate is baller as well. We've got a Golf R Mark 7, maybe 7.5, and then we've got the M4 competition here in the smoked topaz. Inside, they've got individual BMW M4 competitions. The Dawn over there, the RS6 is so cool. It's almost the same as Will's RS6, just in Nardo grey. And then have a look at here. So right here is the showroom, got the offices up at the top, and then next door is exclusive tints where they do wrapping, body kit styling, as in like adding the carbon fibre kit. This is the C63 that I'm already in love with. A double carbon front splitter, satin grey, we've got the proper wheels. It's an AMG S, and it's loud over there. Look at that Panamera GTS in crayon as well. There's an RS3 there, and Rob was telling me there is an RS3 coming in that is already pre-sold to a customer that has 700 brake horsepower. So these guys deal with some insanely tuned stuff. Can't imagine this right here is stock. So this is definitely what I've got my eyes on, because here we've got some beautiful M4 competitions, a Riviera blue M4 comp with the white leather as well. So it's got the individual interior, the same as the smoked topaz one. I love white leather. This has got all of the carbon as well. So this is definitely an option. But then when you think that the smoked topaz M4 out there, the winner chose the cash alternative to the car, I kind of want to avoid the M4 competitions, which is why I'm leaning towards this. I loved that car. I would love to drive that today and head back under the sunshine. So maybe the C63 is the best option. But back here, this Q8 is definitely something that we need to consider. An SQ8 with kit and the nice wheels as well. This is the ultimate winter spec car that I think could work really well on the exclusive competitions competition too, because SUVs are so popular, and the SQ8 is the closest thing to the RSQ8. It looks great. This color is perfect, and under these lights, this is a super cool showroom that I think when you stand back here, this is where all of the photos get taken. So they clear out the showroom and then have the photos here. It's iconic on Auto Trader. And then we have another RS3, and I've just clocked inside this car, we've got a Ron Burgundy air freshener. How cool is that? Look at the Alcantara steering wheel as well, the way that that has been cleaned and swept. It looks awesome. But have a look. I kind of want to take that home just because of that. I have definitely made the right decision. This carbon kit is so sick, and so is the paint. Woo! So good to be back behind the wheel of a C63. To be honest, any AMG that has got a V8 and that rumble up front, it is so therapeutic as a petrol head to be constantly listening to a tone that is just so good to the ears. And I have looked for a number of months on Auto Trader at early AMG GTSs, C63s and E63s, because I don't think I can shake the V8. And driving the M4 competition up and thinking about the M3 that I had, it was so good. But then that memory of swapping the cars into a C63 coupe, I've done it again. And I have absolutely made the right decision, no matter how good the M3, M4 competitions are. And I think they're great. There is something about having this 4-litre bi-turbo engine in a car that is just, so for me, it is just the best. And I hope the exclusive competitions guys are going to be happy with the decision. The Ferrari FF was sold 2 days ago and collected this morning. So I was heading up there thinking the V12 Ferrari could be a really great idea. When you straight pipe that, it is one of the best screaming V12s that you can get out there. And with 4 seats, is it practical? Can you daily drive it? Is it a car that if you're entering into a competition to win, I think you'll probably take the cash alternative. And this is that sweet spot of a car that I think you will want to own and actually drive and enjoy. But at the same time, from a business perspective, exclusive competitions have the opportunity of not breaking the bank if we had the Ferrari. So the C63, I think, it's the right decision. I can imagine the guys here have heard me arrive, but on some of the country roads, I ended up driving behind a tractor which has left so much hay in the grill that it kind of ruins the front of the car. I think I've done a...
I'm so glad you've gone for that instead. Sound good trip. Can't get worse.
I mean, it was long.
Wow, that's
cool.
nice.
How sick is this?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
That's alright.
I've got all my stuff still in there. But it is a beast.
So nice with the CT carbon kit on it.
Yeah. Like, the M4 Comp is like a precision saloon performance car.
Yeah.
I got in there, started it up, and the V8.
You can't beat the sound, can
Nah.
you?
It is just the
Proper
coolest thing
V8.
ever. And hilariously, they've also got a Nardo Grey RS6, almost identical to yours as well. But there we go. I'll do a good job.
You did a great job.
Yeah?
They're impressed.
Well, I'm about to run out of batteries, so I'll leave it there. I think whatever is left to say is, I suppose over the next 24 hours, you'll photograph this, shoot some content on it. Actually, whilst this video is coming out, this is already live.
This will be live.
Yeah, so head into the link in the description, get involved with this, because I actually think this is the first C63 that you've done, right?
The C63S, like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
definitely the best one.
let's see how this performs and whether you guys actually take this rather than the cash alternative.
Take the car.
Because I'll take the car. It is an absolute monster. I'll leave it there, guys. Will, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Delivery
Appreciate
driver
it.
complete.
Best delivery driver right here.
Add that to my CV. I will see you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.